Hi everybody, this is Oleg. Winter Wonderland in Portland. Really heavy snow today. Well, I shouldn't say heavy snow, but consistent snow with heavy sleet. It stopped about an hour ago. It's really peaceful now, but the sleet was coming down very, very severely with really crazy winds. Anyway, not my cup of tea, that's for sure. Over the years I've become much softer. I don't like the cold weather. I like 40 degrees and up, and not too hot either. I'm delicate that way. Anyway, hopefully you're not having any issues with the weather in your neighborhood, wherever you live. Some parts of Portland lost electricity, so it's pretty severe. Of course, this severe is nothing in comparison to some place like Montana or Wisconsin or some upstate New York. For Portland, however, since they only have one or two plows for the entire city, it's a big problem. And today I wanted to talk to you about 2024, about things that might happen in 24. And these things, it's not guarantee what I'm about to share, but more than likely they're gonna happen. So I'm sure there will be a bunch of things that are gonna be happening in the world. I'm just gonna touch on a couple. For one, war in the Ukraine. War in Ukraine is probably gonna stop, and it's gonna stop abruptly, quickly, without anybody expecting it, just like it started. And why I'm saying this? Well, there has been lots of prophecies about war in the Ukraine, and lots of those prophecies are pointing out that the war will stop. Again, prophecies, you know how I feel about prophecies. I'm Christian, and I love prophecies. Problem is, we don't know which one is of God or which one is somebody trying to, draw attention to themselves. So you gotta take them with a grain of salt, all these prophecies. Even Bible calls us to study the prophecies, don't believe them right away. So war in Ukraine will stop. Another thing, election year. This election year is going to be crazy year, simply because I'm going to name countries that are supposed to have elections. Whether there will be elections or not is another story, but United States supposed to have election. Hopefully there will be election. Russia supposed to have election. Of course, you know how Russian election works. If Putin, if it's still real Putin, not his double, sometimes I wonder about that. He's gonna make sure he wins, you know what I mean? So Russian election, it's gonna be Putin, if it's still Putin, if he's still alive. Ukraine, same thing. They're supposed to have election this year. I don't even know if Ukraine is gonna survive as a country for another year, let alone have election. So these three countries, well, United States is like one of the major countries in the world, and so is Russia. And Ukraine is kind of important because United States and other NATO countries have been pouring billions of dollars into this war. So it's obviously kind of important. And we don't know if these elections will even take place, where, but it's election year, and depends who's going to be in the White House. A lot depends if that war will continue on or not, I think you will probably, most of you agree with me on that. And so these things, sorry, I pressed the wrong button on my phone. Anyway, so this is mainly, there will be more wars, I'm sure. I'm still surprised that there is nothing between Taiwan and China. And as you know, North Korea has been sort of shelling South Korea somewhat. It's probably fire ready to be ignited over there, and so is Taiwan and China. And in Middle East, I think it's only gonna get bigger. So all these wars, they're gonna continue. By the way, in the Ukraine, they wanna legalize gay marriages, and they also wanna legalize the use of cannabis. You know, it's crazy. It's funny to the point that I want to cry. You know, they are having war. Cities are being destroyed. People are dying left and right. And these jokers, with a main joker at the helm, worry about cannabis being legalized and same-sex marriages. Go figure. Anyway, let me know in the comments, what else do you hear or do you think will happen in 24? Thank you for watching. Don't forget to smack that like button and share this video if you find it interesting or useful. And I'll talk to you in the next upload. Take care.